Before we begin, do not forget the OnePlus 6T is already available for purchase. If you're looking for great flagship features at half the price, this is the way to go. Follow pocketnow.com/OnePlus6T for more information in the first link in the description. Huawei plans to have a heavy 2019 with a foldable phone, a quad camera phone, among other things. If you have an iPhone 10 and haven't upgraded to iOS 12.1, we don't really recommend that you do after a recent incident. And all of Google's smartphones will soon be updated to Nitesite in the camera. I'm Jaime Rivera, still in Taipei, still enjoying a lot of this amazing culture. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with a Samsung announcement. We now have the new Exynos 9820 processor being announced, which we assume will power the international variants of the Samsung Galaxy S10, Galaxy Note 10, and whatever the company launches as a flagship next year. The most interesting part is that it doesn't follow on the 7nm process that we currently see with Apple and with Huawei. This is an 8nm processor that apparently is made by Samsung, just like they came up with a 10nm. Is it better or not? There's only one way to find out. Now let's talk about AT&T and 5G and the future of connectivity, as the company has pretty much spilled the beans that if you want a 5G iPhone, it'll happen in 2020. Not specific as to when in 2020, we assume by the end of year. So yeah, the company is going to take a little time in rolling out 5G. There's a lot of complexity here, and they're pretty much letting us know that this is the way to go. But we also hear that Verizon and Sprint are being more aggressive about this, so let's see what we get. Now let's talk about Google and Nitesite. If you're not following us on Instagram, please do, as the company has just launched the feature that was pending on the Google Pixel 3, 3 XL to pretty much every Pixel, meaning if you have a first generation or even the latest one, you have access to Nitesite. And there's a lot of technology here to be able to take great photography in low light. It is not perfect, I've tried it out, but it's definitely better than a lot of the other features that I've seen out there. Again, follow us on Instagram and you can see some of the photography that we've been testing with the phone. So far, again, I love the fact that it's a work in progress and it's so far so good. Now, for those of you rocking an iPhone 10 on iOS 12, you might want to wait for iOS 12.1. This is not a verified thing because there's only one case right now of a phone that exploded right after making the update. Obviously, if you've noticed, whenever you do a software update on your iPhone, it does take a toll on the phone and you do feel that it overheats a little, so we assume that that's what's caused the whole explosion. But obviously, we'll wait for Apple to chime in and tell us more. And finally, the hot news today have to do with Huawei and the company's president of their business group. He came on record to confirm that the company is working on a ton of Vanguard stuff for next year, starting with a foldable product that he claims will arrive before Samsung's, great. That they're also working on a 4-camera array for a smartphone because they want to work on an even better version of zoom, which already the Mate 20 Pro and the P20 Pro are epic at that. And that, yeah, we should expect the company to be even bolder than they have this year about smartphones. I'll tell you this much, I've been using the Mate 20 Pro all week since I got here to Taipei. There's actually going to be a video about that very soon, and wow, like this camera is really, really good. But let us know in the comments down below, what do you think about Huawei lately with all that the company has been doing? Do you think that this is a good approach for the company to try to beat all competitors and come up with an even more powerful phone? More powerful, that was weird. But anyways, leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. I do like what I see so far. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to both our channels, English and Spanish, for more videos like this one. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.